Welcome, everybody. This is the Institute of Musical Traditions premier streaming show. We hope that it's going to go well. We're going to do our best to make it go well, and we're going to do more of them. Now, look who's in the house. Let's see. I don't know if I can do it from upper right. I can say Jess of the Bumper Jacksons is there. That's my upper right. Might be your upper left. Below Jess is Tom Prasada-Rao. Tom's waving.
Hey, everybody.
And there you go. Tom's got some audio there. And then to the left is the duo known as We're About Nine. And I've introduced you that way because what we're going to do, everybody's going to do circa 3 songs. And if there's time and it's rolling and everybody's having a great time, we'll maybe do a single song sort of in round robin one more time around the bend. How did we come up with the order tonight? We went to that old standby alphabetical order. First, Jess and Chris. Now look at that. There's Rob's first mistake. Rob is going to do a fabulous job just to show you that there's another human in charge of this. Let's see. The Bumper Jacksons can be as many as 5 people, sometimes 6. Yeah. Yep. But the duo, this is the sheltered duo, you could say. So we've had you guys play as a duo before, but this is the advantage of the fact that you're under the same roof, so we can do it. You guys ready?
Oh yeah.
All right. Take it away.
Well, I was born in Dixie in a boomer shack, just a half a mile from the railroad track. Holler, the driver was my lullaby, and the freight train whistle taught me how to cry. I got the freight train blues. Lordy, 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 got 'em in the bottom of my rambling shoes. And when the whistle blows, I gotta go. Oh, lordy, never ever gonna lose the freight train blues. Well, steamboat whistle never stirred my soul. Aeroplanes, they always leave me cold. Only thing that makes me want to navigate is a wild cow whistle on the southbound freight. I got the freight train blues. Lordy, 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 got 'em in the bottom of my rambling shoes. And when the whistle blows, I gotta go. Oh, lordy, never ever gonna lose the freight train blues. And when the whistle blows, I gotta go. Oh, lordy, never ever gonna lose the freight train blues. And when the whistle blows, I gotta go. Oh, lordy, never ever gonna lose the freight train blues.
Hey, everybody. It's such a pleasure to be here. Thanks to Dave Eisner of Institute of Musical Traditions for having us, making this possible, and Rob Hinkle for making all of the beautiful tech stuff happen. Something exciting that just happened in our world just now is that our baby Eva, who is down on the floor, just learned how to roll over. So she's like rolling right in front of me as we're playing. Yay, nice timing.
You want to say hi, Eva?
She'll probably say hi. We'll find out. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Would you say the last song moved her?
Hey. Yeah. we're gonna do a song. That was the Freight Train Blues, and this next song we're gonna do is by Billie Holiday. And I think a lot of people learned today who is getting all of the small business grants. I don't know if you want to say another thing on that, Chris. Well, anyway, this is Billie Holiday's song. I think it's very apropos for this moment. It's called God Bless the Child. It's got his own. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible said, and it still is news. Mama may have, yeah, Papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own, yeah. Well, the strong, they get more, while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grade. No, mama may have, ooh, yes, a papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Well, money you got, money you got, lots of friends, they're crowding around your door. But when it's gone, you know that spending is. Those people don't come round here no more, no. Rich relations give crust of bread and sex. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. No, mama may have, oh, papa may have, but God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own. Spending ends, they don't come round your place no more. No, rich relations give crusts of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. Mama may have, yeah, Papa may have. God bless the child that's got his own, that's got his own.
Yeah.
This is Chris Osley, everybody, playing the guitar over here.
Thank you, Peggy. Glad you liked it. I'm just trying to read these comments. They're delayed, so I don't know if new ones have come up. But let's just keep going.
Eva, is this really the time that you're learning to roll over? Right now.
Pick her
Right
up.
now. All right. This baby's going to come join us, everybody. Eva.
So, with the uncertainty of the times we're living in, I thought it would be kind of appropriate to kind of bring up this tune that I wrote. I actually wrote this last summer, and it's coming up on a record that we're releasing this fall. But it was like when I was having a little bit of a dark night of the soul, so to speak, was feeling how eventually we kind of have to let go of things. The things that we might have thought were stable, might be shifting. And especially when we end up saying goodbye to this world, we don't get to take anything with us, except for certain things that we get to find. And that is what this song is trying to talk about. Like, what is that thing that we get to bring with us? This is called A Soft Place to Land. That's right.
I don't need no name and lights. I don't need no house of gold. I just want your loving hand and a soft place to land. With hearts bigger than our bodies and our minds won't take a rest. The whole world's troubles of our own. Our time together, friend, here on earth was one day end. So alone we're here together alone. I don't need no forever in stone. I don't need no band of gold. I just wanna ride with you while we can and be your soft place to land. It's a hard road to hoe for a sensitive soul that has no long journey home. These candle wax prophecies, oh, melt down. In the darkness, I touch the ground. I don't need no kingdom in the sky. I don't need no streets of gold. I just wanna burn as bright as I can and have a soft place to land. And have a soft place to land.
Thanks, everybody.
Dave, I can't hear you, man.
There we go. Something about that on mute button. So it's strange that there are over 100 people watching this. So the report is, but we're waiting for the applause. They're out there. Since we can't mic them all in. So this is great. Chris, what are you thinking over there? You got another one, or are we going to shift? I've lost track of the time already. We're only 15 minutes. Want to go put the kid to bed and we'll come back to you? Uh-oh. Unmute, Rob.
Yeah. How about we put this little lady to bed, and then we'll come back and we'll join you later. We'll
All
do
right.
another happy one for you too.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Did we mention how they can Venmo or PayPal or? There it is. There
Oh
it
my
is.
goodness, Chris can't even hear you. He just Yeah, we just our email is bumperjacksons@gmail.com, and you can PayPal us, or you can Venmo me. I don't have a nifty sign, but it's actually not that. So take that away, Chris.
Oh, this is for social media.
We don't have a Venmo for our band though, so
Okay.
just PayPal us. Thanks.
All right. Well, cool. Tom, you about ready?
I'm ready, man.
Well, Tom, you and I go back even further than my relationship with the Bumper Jacksons. We
Yeah.
go way back
Way, way back in the time machine.
because you grew up in Tacoma Park, which is where my shop is, and
Yeah.
gosh, you and a guy. I guess I sort of thought of him as your mentor, Dennis Hunt.
Yeah, he's definitely
yeah.
my mentor. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys would come in.
Yeah. He's out in Northern California now.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad to know he's still with us and he's safe. That's good.
He is. He's doing well. He's building instruments.
That would make sense. He was
Yeah.
always inquisitive.
Yeah.
But speaking of building instruments, what do you got? What are you holding there?
Oh, let's see, it's a Taylor baritone that this guy I met online, who's a sitar repairman, lives in the Bay Area in California, retrofitted with this extra arm that's got 14 sympathetic vibrating strings.
Yeah, I think when people look at it the first time, they think, "Oh, it's a harp guitar," but it's
Yeah.
actually closer to a sitar.
Yeah, it's just got resonating strings, the same principle as the sitar. Yeah.
All right, well, let's hear it.
All right, cool.
Thank you, Tom.
Oh, thanks for having me. Let's see, this first song, I got up one morning. I've been going through chemo and I'm like halfway through now, but I got up one morning and I was getting ready to do my second round of chemo, and I saw this entry on Facebook by an old pal of mine named Cindy Novello, and she was talking about loving kindness and about being present and about experiencing what you experience, and along with experiencing 10,000 sorrows are the 10,000 joys that go with it. And it just spoke to me, so I wrote this song. It's called 10,000 Sorrows. May I know, whatever happens, all is well with my soul. Though the world and the future are beyond my control, may I hear in the distance that still small voice singing of 10,000 sorrows, dancing with 10,000 joys. May I trust that in the darkness can finally see the light, cast my sins upon the waters, let them go and say goodnight. May I find my absolution, that to forgive is a choice that leads to 10,000 sorrows, dancing with 10,000 joys. Lovers meet in the hour of grace, at long last that sweet embrace, finally dancing face to face. May I live to meet the morning, to greet the rising sun, for I gladly meet my Maker and say, my Lord, my work is done. May I dream the dream of angels, may I ever rejoice in the realm 10,000 sorrows, dancing with 10,000 joys. In the realm 10,000 sorrows, dancing with 10,000 joys. All right.
Man. Whew.
Oh, thanks, David.
How old is that song?
About a month. Yeah.
I mean, you're going through chemo and you're as creative as ever. And it's astonishing. A lot of people would say, screw it, I'm just going to lay back and be miserable. But you're just doing the reverse, man. It's incredible.
Oh, thank you, David. Thank you. Thank you.
Man.
Yeah, that song makes me nervous to play.
Yeah, we're all with you. You know that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. I'll move on. This is a song I wrote a while ago when I had this summer teaching job at the University of Virginia every summer, teaching for high school kids who came to the campus to study songwriting or study poetry or study fiction and I was a songwriting teacher, and I was the songwriting teacher at the Young Writers Workshops at the University of Virginia for 8 years. It was the best job I ever had. But I had this practice of putting my students' ideas on the wall. I had a sheet of paper for every student, and every day I asked them to come in to write something and put it on their wall. But I told my class, that whatever anybody writes, including me, it's fair game for anybody else. And that's how I stole this song from my students. It's called Indigo. Indigo, you're so blue, so dangerous, I'm drawn to you. Love your pain, the way your brain wraps a rope around my name and pulls me in. Where have you been? indigo. Leave me be. You know I'm not the man I used to be. You're just water in my hands, and I can't hold you. No, I can't. No, I can't. You're my last sip of midnight. You're my last sip of midnight. Indigo, make believe that you won't ever wanna leave. And pour the wine, the more the better. And if it's bad or if it's bitter, I won't remember why you're gone. You're my last sip of midnight. You're my last sip of midnight. Indigo, you can't be true. Indigo, baby, I'm drawn to you. Indigo,
You didn't steal it. That's just a collaboration.
yeah, that's what I like to tell myself, man.
Yeah. Does this person know? Has he or she heard you play the song?
Yeah, I wrote it right then. I wrote it that day that they, you know, and played it to them the next day. So I guess they were okay with the theft. Who knows?
A woman named Allison Hawthorne. Sorry, Allison.
I remember Allison.
Well, she was at the Young Writers, and she's listening. And
Oh,
that's
hi,
a
Allison. So nice to meet you again after all these years. What you up for another one, Dave?
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, all right. This is one I wrote with 4 other buddies of mine. We get together every summer at my buddy Neil Eckstein's house in Boston, Massachusetts. And along with Neil, there's Eric Schwartz, who some of you may know, and Matt Nakoa, who some of you may know, and Jagoda, my beautiful, beautiful buddy, who's the most amazing drummer I've ever met. He lives in the Bronx. So did I list everybody? Matt, Neil, Eric, Jagoda, and myself, yeah. So Neil had this idea about waltzing in the dark. But oddly enough, when we started working on it, it was in 4/4 time, and these summer writing sessions are just so cool. You know, we just sit around at Neil's house for a week while his wife typically goes on vacation, and we just drink whiskey and write songs, and then in the evening we just go down to his studio in the basement and record them. And this is one of the ones we wrote a few years ago. It's called Waltz in the Dark. Turn out the lights. turn off the TV. Oh, sorry. I'm going to try this one more time. Start it off. Turn out the lights. Turn off the TV. Turn on that song. That made you not leave me. Come take my hand. May I have the next dance? 'Cause there's nothing I'd rather do than waltz in the dark with you. It's like nothing has changed. Like nothing else matters. Your breath on my ear, the world disappears when you're in my arms. And I want you so, but let's take it slow. 'Cause there's nothing I'd rather do than waltz in the dark with you. When our song ends, we'll start it again. 'Cause there's nothing I'd rather do. No, there's nothing I'd rather do. There's nothing I'd rather do than waltz in the dark with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, thank you, man. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
Very reminiscent of, gosh, I can't wait to get back. Glen Echo, Spanish
yeah.
ballroom, where it's this amazing ballroom for those of you not familiar with it. It's a national park, and every other Sunday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., they just do waltzes. It's a live band, and they do waltzes. And there are people that come there and in August, and it's not air conditioned, and they come there in the winter, and it's not heated, and they will waltz for 3 hours. So,
Wow. I'd like to
but
see
not
that
before
sometime.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great, Tom.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, David.
Well, hang around. We're
Okay, I
doing
will.
great on time. And as Rob and I were saying, there's no one to kick us out. No bartenders that are clinking glasses and wait persons stacking chairs on tables and kitchen help running dishwashers. I don't think there are. All right, so now we're going to move to the duo. We're We're about 9. And actually now we're about 8:35. So I was thinking maybe you'd hit a little bit later, but it's that joke's probably never been made, of course. Yeah. And then you guys played, we were talking about this before the sound check. That's Brian and Katie there. I'll let you guys figure out who's who in that picture. And you guys had played the Institute of Musical Traditions so long ago that all of us couldn't remember exactly when.
Yeah.
Exactly when.
I know one of the shows was like 17 years ago.
Early aughts.
Yeah. And you said something that you did a Beatles tribute.
We did. The trio came out and played that, and we arranged 2 songs that we'd never played before for that. One of them was Because. We did the a cappella Because by the Beatles, learned it from that, and then we probably have played that 100 times since then at gigs throughout the years. We held on to that one for, we still play it any chance that we get.
There's that's a good segue, but I'll let you pick the tunes tonight, I guess. But it's a very interesting thing about tributes, in that part of the reason that we do tributes at IMT is because if we put any groups that are emerging, essentially, and most of the public has no idea who they are, they won't come and see them under their own names, particularly. Right. But if we do a good tribute, then the groups get in front of a much larger audience. So the tribute, and we try and match the bands, to the tribute so that it makes sense. And those of you that like to produce shows with lots of different local talent in the area, that's a hint that works. So I guess that's kind of how we found you. I mean, those were in the days where you could play what we called the Beltway series, where Vic and Reba Heyman had a Wednesday night thing, and Joyce Sika had Thursday, maybe. It seemed like there were you could play the whole week, and it was fabulous. It was just this new word that had entered the language, singer-songwriter.
Yeah, I think we were emerging into it at just the right time also, where a lot of those series were just, they were packed all the time. It felt really just energized and larger than life to be part of that. We had a great time. But yeah, some of my best memories were playing those shows with you, Dave. That was that Beatles tribute was awesome. Yeah. We did an opener for Dave Carter and Tracy Grammer for you. That was one of the best shows ever. We did a songwriting workshop together one time. That was fun too.
Yeah.
Lots of good memories. Thanks for inviting us out to this too.
It was wonderful. All right, so take it away. Hit us.
Right. This isn't where we were going to start, but you were talking about national parks, and we got excited about it. Yes, Katie's clicking the right buttons on the machine that's going to make this sound good. Those of you in the Maryland and Virginia areas hopefully are familiar with Shenandoah National Park. There's this road, Skyline Drive, that winds for 105 miles, winds through the park. And this song is inspired by many drives down that road. This is called The Prime of My Life. Yeah, just like this. It's a long day, earning a lifetime of dimes. The coffee is fine, the breakfast is fine. I took the wrong way, heading into work this time. Route 95, the sun in my eyes. The next thing that I know, I am with Shenandoah.
mile 105, a skyline drive. I remember why I had to be at work on time. In the prime of my life, I'm a hurricane. You should see me sell my time. Bring it all to life. Put it on the line. So if I go away, I know what I'll leave behind. The coffee is fine, the breakfast is fine. The next thing that I know, my hands have gotten old. At mile 105, the skyline drive. I remember why I had to be at work on time. In the prime of my life, in the prime of my life.
Goodness gracious. Hey, great job, Kitty.
Hey, great job, you.
Let's do this for a second. Entertain them.
Oh, I see lots of hearts and love on the screen. Thanks, everybody. We love you right back. We're super excited to
Talk
be here.
about Skyline Drive.
Hey, there's David Eisner.
Hey, when you talked about Skyline Drive,
Yeah.
He can hear you. He's just
that was also a very famous song in what happened. Bill Danoff wrote the song Country Road, but Virginia didn't get the meter, so he added West Virginia because then it fit the line better, and it almost became the state song. And when Danoff gave it to John Denver, of course, it was the mega hit, Country Roads. And then, so when Bill plays it at bars, people come up to him and say, "How come you play so much John Denver songs?" And Bill has to explain that, "No, I wrote them." So, and Bill then also thanks John now posthumously for his townhouse in Georgetown. So, yeah, Skyline Drive, amazing view.
Yeah, wonderful. Miss that place. So let's do that one. So I played this song. When I wrote this, I wrote it as a kind of slow finger picky song, and I played it for Katie for the first time, and she cried, and not in a good way. Like, she was upset about the song. She was kind of angry about it, I think. It took a while to console her. I wasn't sure she was going to come back around to it. So I wrote kind of a snappy, goofy, silly introduction to it and put some upbeat chords behind it, and she got on board right away. So we'll do that version, but without the intro, just the very brief, so that you understand what's going on here. This is narrated from the perspective of a woman who has just been proposed marriage to. She would not like to marry her proposer, but she would like to scheme one last night out of him. This is called For One More.
I'll have some other man eventually. And if you find that you are around then, and not feeling selfish and not such a clown, then maybe I'll wouldn't have nothing, and I still wouldn't wanna be your wife. I tell you the lie that I was just laughing as you blow my mind. So for propriety and want we should marry is a true thing like our love is so hard to find. And then I hold you for one last night in a preemptive cuddle on the eve of my flight. And we could sit on that whole night believing there's something about us never was right. And in the morning you'll wake up alone, adult in a scheme I never condone. Oh, but for one more night in your arms, my soul will be tarnished, my dignity blown. Oh, but for one more night in your arms, my soul will be tarnished, my dignity blown. For one more.
Hey, good job, Katie.
Great job, Brian.
This is how you do it instead of applause when you're playing and you've got a duo to work with. You just tell each other good job at the end, and then everybody knows.
And then everyone feels that deep love in their heart and in their soul.
Your comments are too far away, and I can't actually read them right now. But I can see the hearts. The hearts are like flying up the screen,
Hearts.
and I really enjoy that.
And claps. And your beautiful names.
Yeah.
And then so many wonderful comments that, oh, look at all those claps.
So many claps and hearts. The more you say claps and hearts when one of these things is going on, the more claps and hearts start to appear because people realize they can clap and I can heart.
I think we could all use some claps and hearts right now, so.
It's the nicest thing. It's like you're here. When you clap and you heart at us, it's like you're here, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Hey, so if you're enjoying this and you wanted to show your appreciation with money, no pressure to do this, but if you wanted to do that for us, what you do is you go to we'reabout9.com/duo is on the screen there, and we have something set up there. It's a super secret thing, but if you go there, you'll read all about it, and you'll like it, and it'll make you feel good. It'll make us feel good, and we'll do one more song.
Yes, let's do one more song.
This is the newest thing we've got. It's called Tin Bird. It's not on our record. Ready? Tin bird on a rooftop in a hazy twilight dream. Simple on the face of it, but I don't know what it means. Shaking in the wind, its eyes lit up, its thin wings flapping. Seems like I should feel something, nothing happens. It's a lost cause for an empty bird, full of empty thoughts, trying to be heard, with no guts inside, nothing to hide, nothing to show. I wanna know what's in your soul. From a Plains County bus stop to a New York City street, something abstract in my head, like a tune I can't repeat, like a
a whistle in the sky from a source I can't see. Plays tricks on my eyes. I've learned not to believe it's a lost cause for an empty bird, full of empty thoughts, trying to be heard, with no guts inside, nothing to hide, and nothing to show. I wanna know what's in your soul. I wanna sing along sometimes. You'll see me trying, pushing wind, pretending I'm a timber flying. No guts inside, nothing to hide, nothing to show. I wanna know what's in your soul. I wanna know what's in your soul.
Cool. Thanks so much, guys. Back over to you, Dave.
All right. Well, let's see if Rob can do this. Am I being heard out there? We're gonna go one more round, but I think Rob, you need to probably cut in. Am I on? Rumor has it. I can't tell. It doesn't sound like I'm on. Rob, where are you? Okay. Now am I on?
You've been on.
You are still on.
Oh, I've been on. Okay. All right. Well, let's, we've taken a poll and everybody wants to do one more. And speaking for the audience, they want one more. So maybe since you guys are up now and, you know, in the heat of the moment, why don't we just reverse the order? We'll have you guys go, and then Tom, and then this has just been wonderful.
So good. So just a little bit of, I'm loving all the hearts and claps out there.
Thank you.
Hope everybody's doing well and staying as sane as possible. Hope your friends and family are all safe. And it's a tough time for a lot of people. So you've got to knit and crochet and, you know, do yoga to just hold it all together.
The frustrating thing is I'm running out of yarn. When I run out of yarn, I don't know what I'm going to do.
So common. So typical of Brian.
You guys, it's probably way too soon for this song, but we're going to do it anyway.
Figure it might help you be an anthem through all of this.
Oh, I hope it's not your anthem.
Okay, well, maybe it's the antithesis of your anthem.
It's something. Ready?
Okay. All right, well, thank you all for tuning in and joining us for We're About Nine as a duo.
Yep.
And
thanks so much,
we love
Tom
you.
and Bumper Jackson's. Really an honor to share the stage with you, albeit far away stages from each other.
Thanks, David Eisner and Rob. All right, so the non-anthem anthem.
Here we go.
And a gentle warm breeze is bending the trees like a painting by Matisse. And everyone's all freaked out because they didn't plan vacations accordingly. I am in bed being honest and red of all the things I said I'm gonna do before I'm dead. But the clock just won't wait, it's up against fate and slower wait. It's a perfect damn day to take out the trash, to do the damn laundry, to put out the trash, to sell the damn car or just waste away. A perfect damn day is a perfect damn day. Jesus is coming, says a man on the street, to a television camera labeled NBC. He said he had bad news and they came out running immediately. When the sky opens up and the earth all turns gray, there'll be nowhere to run to and nothing to say. Everyone's all freaked out because they didn't load their cameras accordingly. It's a perfect damn day to take out the trash, to do the damn laundry, to put out the hash, to buy toilet paper and hoard it away. A perfect damn day is a perfect damn day. A gentle warm voice calls down from the sky to ask for repentance, but I just can't lie. So we're driving to Cali so I can drop off the airport plane. I park by the ocean, I swim out to sea, and halfway to drowning it dawns upon me. In the damn car, amidst the excitement, I locked my keys. And the weight of the ocean pulls me out before my pride. I imagine I could just swim back into shore, but I'm having such a good time. And it's 74 degrees, the gentle warm breeze is bending the trees like the beat by the seas. Everyone's all freaked out as they do my vacations away. And it's 74 degrees, the gentle warm breeze is bending my knees like the beat by the seas. Everyone's all freaked out as they do my vacations away. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Tom Prasada-Rao in the house somewhere, in his house. Tom, are you with us? Starting to feel like there he is.
Hey, Brian and Katie, that was so amazing. It was so nice to hear you guys. It's been so long.
We're gonna remedy that, Tom.
Yeah, we should. We
All
really
right.
should fix that. That's kind of a crime.
Yeah. Boy, it's been a while. Thanks, guys. All right, Tom, what you got?
All right, I just pulled my violin out. So I saw in the little private thread we have going on that Gene Shea might have been listening, and I don't even know if that's true or not.
Not true.
Right.
Yeah.
Not true. Quick correction there.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I just want to send this out to Gene Shea for
But it certainly is the right memory, yeah.
sitting.
He's hanging in.
That man has been a patron saint for so many of us over the years. Every time we drive through Philly, he'd put us on the radio, and so this is for you, Gene. One of these mornings, Lord, I swear, I wake up already there, out of the darkness into the light. That's how I feel when all is wrong, even though I don't belong. Out of the darkness into the light. Out of the darkness, coming out. Hey, out of the darkness. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I wasn't really born to run. That's just where I'm coming from. Out of the darkness into the light. So when I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep out of the darkness into the light. Out of the darkness, coming out. Hey, out of the darkness, I wanna live like there's nothing to forgive, no one to betray, nothing left to play. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. One of these mornings, Lord, I swear, I wake up already there. Out of the darkness into the light. Out of the darkness into the light. All right. Thank you, guys. So nice to spend this hour with you.
Tom, again, you're amazing. When you walked in there the other time I saw you with the violin, I was like, wait, when the violin? And then, of course, you didn't bring a bow. So it's amazing. What tuning is that in? This is the geeky part of the show, but
Oh, it's an octave violin, so it's an octave below G, D,
okay.
A, E, but only an octave below.
Down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right.
All right.
We've stalled as much as we can, Bumper Jacksons. Is the baby asleep yet?
No, she's presently hollering upstairs.
Oh,
Does she roll over and hollow?
Yeah, it's okay. Tom, that was so beautiful. Oh my God.
oh,
that was
thank
really
you. Hey,
moving.
it's so nice to meet you guys. I don't think we've ever met in person, but it was so nice to meet you and to hear
Well, maybe in like.
You
I don't
guys
know,
live less
2
than 3
months.
miles from each other.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Shall
I'll
we
take
you
care of
out?
that.
Shall
Yeah,
we
we'll
take everybody out, Dave?
What's that?
Shall we take everybody out?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. This is an old time tune. I'm going to play it Kentucky style on the banjo. It's called Hop High. Where'd you get high top shoes? Dress that you wear so fine.
I got them shoes from a railroad man. I dress from a driver in the mine.
Hop high, hop high, hop high, my Lulu girl. Hop high, hop high, hop high, my Lulu
Lulu gal, where have you been so long?
Ooh, I've been in a band with some rough and rowdy men. Baby, I'm on back again.
Hop high, my Lulu gal. Hop high, my Lulu gal. Pawn my watch, pawn my chain, pawn my good wedding ring.
To get my little Lulu's fine. I'm on a wagon and my team, boy.
Hop high, my Lulu gal. Hop high, my Lulu gal.
All right. I'm hopping high now, that's for sure. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Go find the artists, support the artists. Some have PayPal, some have Venmo, some don't. Send me the money if you want. I'll get it to them. Don't worry about it. Buy merch, get on the mailing list. We have more people tuned in tonight with the combination of Facebook and YouTube than we can fit in most of our venues. We feel that we had over 200. So, make them feel good. This is what's known as a gig economy. And, just the feeling of a live concert, we got it tonight. We hit it. Yeah. And you guys did that. And it's really amazing. I'm psyched. Rob, I hope you're psyched, and we're going to do this again. And man, I can't wait till we can all get out there and not virtually hug people, but you guys did it. So thank you so much. Don't send any money to IMT. This is for the artists. We don't need the money. They do. We're just quiet. We're dark, as they say, but not really dark, because tonight we were lit up. So again, thank you so much. And Rob, thanks for doing your magic in the background. Again, Rob Jackson's, we're about 9, Prasada-Rao. Take care, folks.